Today the class is working on the science concept of force and motion, and they're demonstrating their thinking about pushes and pulls and coming up with their own examples. Using the iPad enhances their learning as they are able to share their thinking with their peers, parents, and teachers. And they can do this by recording audio so they can document their learning about the topic.
You can push a chair. You can pull a word wall.
So this year, with the addition of our Learning First iPads, students had the opportunity to make lots of choices about how they presented their research projects. Using the iPad app's Pages, Keynote, or Clips, students were able to use their creativity to express what they had learned using authentic sources. Students still had to compose their findings in a logical way by writing text for their book, slide presentation, or video. I noticed the students were far more engaged and really thought more about what their project would look like.
Right now we're working on writing biographies. Students are using BrainPop, Britannica, and a variety of other safe searches in order to conduct research and collect information. iPads provide us with easy access to a wide variety of resources, articles and biographies and other things that we can use to collect information. We have them in our desks, so to take them out of our desks and start using them doesn't interrupt instructions. We have the information at our fingertips.
Flipgrid is a great tool that we used with our book club discussions this year. Students posted videos on Flipgrid talking about their books and their topics, and then they were able to view each other's. It was a nice way to help them practice their skills and hear each other's thinking. Then when I sat in on the discussions, they were deeper and richer conversations about character, conflict, and plot than I've seen in the past.
It helps us because this year we can look off of our peers and they can help us with what we need to do, and we understand the book better, and we can also read new books and understand it more by what our peers are doing.
We've been using the app Seesaw to provide the kids with an opportunity to demonstrate their learning where they reflect and present their understanding in a way that they choose. While I'm facilitating the class lesson and problem solving with students around the room, they record themselves talking in depth about how they solved a problem. This helps me understand where they are in their learning in a much more efficient way. There are days when we don't use the iPad and days when we're reading and writing on paper. And then there's days where it's a really useful tool to enhance their ability to show their thinking, extend their learning, and create things you can't do without the iPad. I feel like the possibilities are endless.
I am a great white shark. I have sharp teeth. I eat other fish and I live in the ocean.